it's been a cute minute, but listen, school's been beating me the fuck up, and I've been tired. And I just haven't. I've been also reading Wattpad stories. Okay, let me be honest. I've been distracted. I've been reading them, and here's what's tricky about being an author. If you're an author, you must pause on your passion, which is reading. And so I get distracted because I'm reading like really good stories. Hashtag I'm reading a lot of urban love stories right now because the X-reader community for Attack on Titan is a little bit lacking at the moment. So if you have any good Aaron X-readers or Connie X-readers or John X-readers, like comment them down below. I think I've read all of them. So yeah, I've been reading lots of like urban or like BMWM, black woman, white man, or like a lot of black love stories, but like they're not, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They're like, both very rich or some shit like that. But yeah, so I've just been really distracted, like having a really good jolly old time. But I'm here with chapter 5, and I do appreciate that the girls love my story so much. That y'all ask me, where is this chapter? That makes me so happy when you do that. But it's okay because I am here with chapter 5 in honor of today also being the last episode, unless like they make a movie or whatever. Today is the last episode, so I'm like, girl, we're all gonna be mourning, so might as well. So I really was grinding for this last chapter. So sit back, relax, and I'm gonna read you this motherfucking story. And oh my god, another little update about my life. I am missing one AirPod. Whoever stole from me stole one motherfucking AirPod. Joke's on you, bitch, because you stole the one that don't work. If someone stole from me, I don't know where it is. It's not under my bed. It's not under my vents. It's not in my pockets. Nowhere. The right AirPod, the one that also coincidentally happens to like work the least. So I'm like, joke's on fucking you, whoever did this to me. Universe, thank you for getting rid of it, because now that gives me a reason to actually go and get a better one, because that one, the volume was like on fucking 10, as in out of 100, not good. You feel me? And so I really had to get a new. I plan, before my mom sees this and gets mad at me, I do plan on going and replacing it today after I film this. So yeah, let's get into this motherfucking story. Yeah, I also just came back from New York a couple days ago. It was a great time. I kissed the scars on her skin. Bitch, you don't know how I got this? My sister wanted to be rude and not listen to me. And she don't know she got fucking the nails of a Jurassic fucking dinosaur. And she didn't realize how dangerous they are. And she smashed me. But okay, add some character to my arm. Add some character. So yeah, okay, let's get ready. This chapter, I also didn't read much of the comments to make this. I literally made this on the fucking spot. So, but if this happens to be anyone's idea, but yeah, girl, I was really just reading off the top of my head. I have written not one single comment. But yeah, okay, let's really get into this. Connie enters the room swiftly with cuffs in his hand. Donnie. Ooh. Sorry, YN. I keep saying my name, and I said that this was something I was going to stop. I was going to say YN. Some of you don't mind when I say my name, but okay, anyway. Connie enters the room swiftly with cuffs in his hands. YN? What are you doing? He says with a shocked expression on his face, standing completely still. I turn my head as my back is facing the door and see Connie. Oh my god, I scramble to say as I try to remove myself off of Aaron's lap. He aggressively pulls me back down on top of him with a huff leaving the bellows of his throat. I look at him frantically and whisper, "What the hell are you doing? Let go." I try to pry his fingers from my ass, but he doesn't budge. He interrupted us. If he has anything to say, he should be leaving. He directly looks from me to staring directly at Connie. "So this is why you don't give me the time of day, huh?" Connie says with his head down while chuckling, lightly shaking his head. Fucking nut jobs. Connie, save it. I don't need to hear any sob story about why you're fucking patient. I'm not fucking anybody. Staying on Aaron's lap, fully turning to face Connie now because having to turn my head was getting uncomfortable. So the whole time she was going like this. Now she just fully turns around. "You're not?" Aaron says while his lips are inches away from my neck, the back of it. I could practically feel the smirk growing on his lips. I think he begs to differ. Or maybe he's had too much of his medicine today, Connie says with his focus on Aaron's lips and my neck. Aaron laughs, a real laugh too. One of those laughs that come from the gut. Then he stops. He looks at my neck and leans to whisper in my ear. Who's gonna tell him how you sucked my dick in that very spot he's standing in, Who's gonna tell him how I ate you out at that very table? Who's gonna tell him, pretty girl? And that's how you clear, bitch. I wanna suck your dick right now. Anyway, sorry. He finishes whispering that in my ear, almost as if he's hushing me. Then he nibbles my earlobe while making eye contact with Connie. Connie scuffs. Unbelievable. He mutters, you know, Ian, you're just like every other whore that comes here, falling for this sick man's grace. Not gonna lie, that stung. She's my whore, Aaron says while spreading my legs wider for Connie to see my bare print underneath my skirt. Aaron's hand finds my thigh. He begins to trace little shapes onto my thigh while inching towards my cunt. I love that word. Oh my God. I look from Aaron's hand to Connie, and I see Connie standing there, flushed, face pink, and dick hard. So much in the show. Don't you have to run and tell somebody, little man? Aaron says slyly while having one hand near my cunt and the other moving to pinch my nipper. Aaron, I happily breathe out. I'll show you what I enjoy, Connie says, his face serious, eyes set on me as if he's the hunter and I'm the prey. Something about how hungry he looked set me ablaze. All that lust, all for me. He makes his way over to me and kneels before me. So pretty, he says nearly above a whisper, as his face is greeted by my now glistening cunt. May I? He looks up at me. Please? Okay, he says now, almost sounding like he's begging. I look from him and then turn my head slightly to see Aaron in my peripheral vision. Are these people serious right now? What is going on? Baby girl, it's up to you, Aaron whispers in my ear. I nod hesitantly and Aaron spreads my legs even wider. I need to hear you say yes, Connie says while moistening his lips, preparing to eat his meal. Me? Yes, I say faintly while watching Connie as he watches me. Good girl. Aaron huffs and proceeds to play with the hem of my shirt, leaving my tingles running down my spine. If I hear good girl one more motherfucking time from this sexy ass man, he about to have a baby and he not even going near. A man about to get pregnant today. Keep it up, Aaron. Keep it up, Mr. Yeager. Connie starts to inch towards my entrance and ring, ring, ring. Oh my fucking God. I quickly put on my snooze. Let me go back to sleep, because I think to myself as I lay down with the pillow over my head. Didn't work, of course. Today I decided to set my alarm a tad earlier than my shift. I wanted to talk to Aaron on my own terms, and if that means showing up to work an hour early, so be it. Armin is going to sit here and tell me what I can and cannot do. I sit up in my bed for about 2 minutes, not really thinking about anything, just rebooting. I get up and brush my teeth, then shower, preparing my face with some concealer, lashes, and of course some lip gloss, because I hate how they make YN only wear mascara. Girl, you better wear some fucking minimal lashes today, babe. You wearing lashes today. Interesting. Today I decided to do a low slick pony, nothing too crazy. After preparing my hair and face, I make my way over to my closet. Hairstyles for YN, I'm trying to make very diverse, but of course, if you're black, you know what I mean by slick pony. But yeah, I'm really trying to like find hairstyles that we could all do, but also work appropriate. Like, she's not gonna have no half up, half down. You feel me? She working at an asylum. You're lucky she wearing a corset like she was wearing the other day. Really. I decided to wear a black high-waisted pantsuit. The bottoms flared at the bottom, so it made me look more curvy in the hip area. Decided to put on a baby pink corset underneath my black blazer for that pop of color. Then paired it all with my black red bottoms and black Prada handbag. Listen, YN came from the gutter, but she was a fashion bitch, okay? And she gonna be a fashion bitch. I'm feeding y'all with the YN outfit. I am. As I finished getting ready, I glanced over myself in the mirror. Perfect. I make my way over to the living room. I don't expect Hitch to be up, so I quickly make myself a cup of coffee, pour it into a thermos, and grab my keys and make my way out. And honestly, let's make the thermos black. Let's match her outfit, baby. It's a black on black day. She about to commit a crime, which is nothing really, but as I enter the asylum, the pretty receptionist isn't present yet, so I walk over to Hanja's office to greet them. I stumble over cleaning products once again and am greeted by the same short man. We gotta stop running into each other like this, I say while lightly chuckling. He deadpans me. My name is Ryan. I'm a new psychiatrist here. You are? I say, trying to make him smile at least once. Busy, he says, continuing to mop. Well, it's nice to meet you, Busy, I say as I watch him turn his head, trying to hide a faint, very faint smile. Levi, head cleaner. Ah, so is Busy the middle name? He chuckles. Let me get out of your way, but it was nice finally meeting you, I say proudly. I continue to walk past him towards Hanja's office. Before I could knock on her door, it swings open. Oh, Mayan? What are you doing here? She asks with curiosity filling her voice. I just wanted to organize my locker and stuff. But also, just, wanted to let you know that I'm here if you need anything. Ah, an employee taking initiative. Good job, Hanj says while exhaling. Yeah, I also wanted to finish reading over some files again since I didn't finish the first time. No problem. They run back into the office and hand me a stack of papers when they make their way out. I thank them, then make my way to my locker. Obviously, I can't say what I'm really here for, so this was the next best thing to say while also adding some points for me in their book. I shove the papers in my locker and discreetly make my way to the red unit. Are you supposed to be going there alone? A nighttime crew nurse asked me before I could put my fingerprint in it. I turn around swiftly. Yep, I'm a new psychiatrist. Hanja knows. Okay. The employee shrugs and makes their way to continue doing whatever they were doing. As I walk down the narrow hall, I can see nothing but most of the patients are sleeping. All lights are off except for the room that Aaron's in down the hall. Silence fills the narrow hallway except the click-clack of my heels. Dim lights allowing just enough vision to see my path, but not what goes beyond into the darkness. I pick up my pace. She a little scared of the dark. Me too, sis. As I make my way to Aaron's door, I see him already standing at the window looking down at me. I gasp. What the hell? I was hoping you'd come here, he says, voice flat. Step back, I tell him. He listens. I open the door and make my way inside. We stand in silence for what seems like an eternity, just looking at each other. Then I break the ice. I'm sorry for hitting you, I quickly say. It's okay. I was bothering you on purpose. I deserved it. He replies flatly, still keeping his distance. I'm sorry for Armin. What? I reply back. So he does talk with him. He saw the mark on my face and yeah, we have pretty steady sessions anyway. He just doesn't want anyone steering me off course. You think I would? I'm hired here to help you too, I say, getting defensive. I didn't say you couldn't. Just don't tell your boyfriend that I'll be coming here in the early mornings, okay? I spit out, cutting him off. His jaw clenches as he balls up his fist. I know he hates when I do that. He then takes a deep breath and says, first, he's not my boyfriend. And second, why would you do that, Mayan? I stay silent for a moment and think, not even realizing that he's slowly closing the space that was once between us. Because your story intrigues me, I say, now looking up into his teal eyes. Well then, let's talk. He grabs my hand and seats me at the table in his room. You're done playing games? I say skeptically while taking a seat. Well, I want to know you too. I want to see you. But I'm a patient here, so if I must indulge in whatever this is to get closer to you, I will. Aaron's POV. And there it was, that sparkle in her eyes whenever I say something that makes her feel like the only girl in the world. Daddy issues. Check. Meaning, as long as I let her feel seen, feel heard, feel important, I'll have her in the palm of my hand. Should I begin, doctor? I say as I watch her break eye contact and softly bite her lip. She thinks about me in a way she shouldn't. And I already have her. She just doesn't even know it yet. Yeah, I'm listening, she says, looking back up at me. Those eyes hold more than she lets one know. They're sad. They're scared. They're angry. She does a good job at masking it, but not for me. I see. I watched my mother get killed by a lawyer. Ryan gasps. I'm so sorry, she says, placing her hand on top of mine. Once she realizes her action, she quickly removes her hand. You didn't kill her. Don't be. My mother knew something she shouldn't have, and our own government sent someone to shut her up. So that's her thing with freedom? She asks. No, that's where it started. My dad was always coaching me for the end of times. It's always telling me not to trust many and how many secrets the government held. By the way, I have a list because of my liners before y'all fucking call me some shit, okay? Anyway, he practically ingrained it in my head. The world is so dark. Darkness surrounds it. Darkness is within it. He always wanted me to cleanse the world, cleanse it from its sins, and so that's what I tried to do. YN nods, implying that she's following. Worked to join the army. My goal was to cause chaos, so when the news would report it all, people would see a soldier. The very image that's supposed to protect and save would be disturbing. The symbol of peace for America would turn into the symbol of destruction. The American government doesn't even save anybody but America anyways. Do you know what we do when we're in these third world countries? Shakes her head no. Exactly. The village I bombed was one where our very own soldiers were trafficking women, laundering money. The village was already gone, colonized, so I decided to get rid of the soldiers in it too. I didn't know that. YN says quietly. Of course you didn't. The news that you trust so much only tells you what they want you to know. America, from the very day we step into kindergarten, shapes our social constructs, how to think, how to act, making us easy to comply. And those who want to go against the grain are so bad. No, we just see past the bullshit. So who are you doing this for, Aaron? Who are you trying to save? The innocent, I say flatly. Okay, but who is the innocent? The people I care about. So everyone else doesn't matter? I simply nod. Let me guess. Lord and Savior complex, huh? I cut her off. She can't tell me what I haven't heard before. No, I was gonna say I understand. Wanting to protect those you love, she says, looking down at her fingers. What? YN's POV. We're back. Clearly, he's not telling me any significant information, so I need him to believe I'm on his side. Someone with a God complex needs to feel as though everything they're doing is just. If I can let him feel that, he'll trust me. Then we can get to the real root of the problem. She's thinking with her noggin, not her pum. Think with your head, not your pum, and you'll be smart. I'm telling you, think with your head. Think with your fucking noggin. Anyways, do you know? Aaron asked, skepticism filling his voice. My best friend, Hitch. I would do anything for her. She doesn't deserve half the things she's been through, neither do you. Aaron cuts me off, looking me dead in my face. I softly smile at him. You did what you thought was best, given your circumstance. Exactly. You sure you don't have to check yourself in, doctor? Aaron asked, slightly leaning towards me. We all have thoughts. It's just a matter of how you express them, how you execute them. I say, keeping my composure. Sometimes there's only one way. Or you're closed-minded to the other possibilities. I say as I see a shift in his demeanor. Interesting, he says while tilting his head to the side and squinting at me. I should probably get going since I'm not supposed to be here and all. I say slowly, getting up. I like the pink, he says while still seated. Maybe for our next license session, I'll wear it. I say, slightly giggling, giving him a smile. I like any color you wear, I'm sure. He says with his eyes breaking over my whole body. Okay, Aaron. I say when my palms start to grow slightly sweaty. I smile once more and wave goodbye. I turn to make my exit and feel his hand grab my wrist and spin me around to face him. I gasp. He picks up my face with his hand under my chin like this. I couldn't describe it. And thumb slightly stroking the area of skin beside the bottom corner of my lips. So like right here. Will you see me again before you leave? He says, looking nowhere but my eyes. If I have time, maybe. I say, getting lost in his gaze. Good girl. Oh, do you want babies, yes or no? Do you want babies, yes or no? Okay. I feel shudders taking over my body as I recall him saying the same thing in my dream. I quickly step back, taking his hand from my face, missing the feeling already, but because I'm so flustered, I just leave, quickly finding the exit before any unwanted person finds me where I'm not supposed to be. As I exit the red unit, I'm greeted by Sasha walking past. She hears the door open and turns her gaze to me. YN? You're here early. Yeah, just wanted to familiarize myself with all the units. Huh, well, come with me to get breakfast, she says as she grabs my arm and drags me to the cafeteria with her. We make it there and begin waiting in line with the other employees. So, Friday night, me and the guys do this movie night thing. You should come. It would be nice to have another girl there. Sasha says ecstatically while her tray of food is out waiting for food to be placed. I definitely will. I could have handled being alone with Dumb and Dumber, I say while chuckling. As the pancakes and fruit are placed on the tray, I silently notice Sasha has about 7 pancakes stacked and everyone else has 2. I laugh to myself. Look at them, I really like you, huh? I say as we walk to our table. What are you talking about? She mumbles to herself while I notice her face turning pink. Oh, you like him? I whisper shout. No, I think he's the best, most handsome man in the world, Sasha says while sitting. Right. Of course. Pardon me, I say while laughing. We eat our lunch and have girl talk. Then when we're finished, we proceed to make our separate ways. As I go about my day, my morning routine, I prepare for my session with Rainer. As I begin to walk to the red unit, I bump into a special someone. Hey, pretty lady. Connie says, smirking down at me. Hey, Con. Almost missed you today, I say, tilting my head to the side while slowly grinning. Don't lie. I know you've been dying to see me. He chuckled and nudges my shoulder. Where are you off to? He follows up with, oh, I'm just going to have a session with Rainer. Then I'm done for the day. Oh, that'll be fun. Good luck, he says while laughing. What's so funny, Springer? I ask back while scrunching my face. Oh, nothing. Just, I hope you don't like that suit very much. I gasp and hit him in the shoulder. Do not put that into the universe, mister, I say while laughing. Okay, damn. Hit as hard as my mother. Connie mumbles while rubbing his shoulder. As soon as I'm about to reply, a mint scent like no other fills the air. Armin. Hey, Connie. Morning, Wayne. He says cheerily. Hey, man. Connie goes to dap him up. I should get going now. Bye, I say, barely acknowledging Armin. Yes, I hold grudges, and if you thought I was about to be fake and act normal, no. I make my way to the red unit, and I'm greeted by the nurse that's supposed to accompany me to next to Rainer's door. Sorry, I'm a little late, I say shyly. No problem. I wasn't waiting long, the male nurse replies. He opens the door for me, and I make my way into Rainer's room. No shit this time. Impressive. Y'all can imagine the session. Y'all can put it in the comments because I'm tired. Wrote this at 4 a.m., babe. 4 a.m. Recording this at 8 a.m. Girl, I'm tired. I need my morning coffee. I'm not me when I'm hungry. So, yeah, y'all can imagine the session. I don't feel like the sessions with the characters are that significant unless they do something to YN. Wink, wink, Zeke. So, like I said, you know what he did. We don't need to get into detail. Unless this wants to be picked up to be a show, then we can for sure add a session, and I'll write something on the spot. But as of right now, y'all can make a session in the comments. After a very educational session with Rainer, I found myself stuck in the narrow hallway. By this time, the nurse has departed and trusted me to do the same following behind. Do I risk seeing Aaron like he asked? He's finally starting to act more civil, and I don't want to ruin this. Or do I just want an excuse to see him? As my body and mind fight against me, I find myself walking towards his room. But before I make it, I hear the door at the end of the hall open. With quick thinking, I drop my pen and it rolls closer to Aaron's door. I pretend to curse and chase it, finding myself not too far from the entrance to his room. He could definitely see me from where he is, and at least he'll know that I tried. As the figure approaches me, I realize it's Armin. Drop my pen, I say, bending down and picking it up swiftly, then quickly brushing past him. Happens. Armin says dismissively as he makes his way into Aaron's room. With Armin's back facing me, I look in the room to see Aaron already looking at me. He blows me a kiss and quickly winks. I feel my face grow hot and decide to leave before any more unexpected events occur. As I'm walking to my locker to end for the day, I think to myself, I'm way too sexually frustrated. Maybe I do need help releasing some tension. That way I won't be so awkward around my patient. And that's when I see Connie. Psst, Con! I say, stopping him from going to the vending machine in the break room. What's up? He looks back at me over his shoulder. How big did you say that closet was again? He stands there stunned. What? I'm taking you up on that offer. Now? Like now? No sexual tension build-up, just like right now? Or back at your place? I don't know, but today? I reply, growing less confident. For someone that looks at me like how Sasha looks at food, I wouldn't be expecting all this hesitant behavior. Oh, no, I'm ready now. He takes my wrist and drags me to the janitor's closet. The end! So, as y'all know, chapter 6 will be starting with some hump and grind, and no, she's not sleeping. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, okay, so it's done. Chapter 5, finally. Last episode of AOT. I know it's so emotional. Speaking of anime, the JJK movie, I haven't gotten a chance to fucking watch it. I know that's so rude and homophobic and racist and misogynistic. I was supposed to watch it before I left for New York, but it was literally the night before my flight in the morning, so I just couldn't. And the person that I was gonna go with was sick, so it's fucking amazing. Yeah, so I still need to watch the JJK movie. I need to see Gojo on screen. I'm just kidding, but I'm not kidding. Kidding, but am I really? I was like, let me go to this movie and bring my vibrator, because kidding. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter. Remember, comment down below what you want to see in chapter 6. The more detailed, the better. If any of your ideas happen to be in this chapter, baby, we just on the same wavelength. But feel free to DM me and be like, hey, like, and I will edit the chapter, put you in the fucking thing. But like I said, I didn't look at no comments, so you know. Hopefully you guys enjoy chapter 5. Thank you so much for the support in this story, and we gonna keep on keeping on. I did not give this up. I did not drop it. No, we keeping on, girl. This gonna be as big as like Parasite, for real. Like, this book gonna be big. We at like, I think 50K reads or something. So I just want to say thank you everyone so much for reading it. Like, the story's going really well, and I didn't expect it, and I get to show you guys my writing skills. But I'm going back to reading right after this gets posted. But yeah, don't worry. School's almost over, so uploads will be more frequent. Follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your motherfucking friends to subscribe if you don't already. Be close to 50K. Once I get to 50K, I'm playing episode. Did I tell y'all that? Yeah, I didn't. Once I get to 50K, I'm playing episode for real. That's why I haven't started yet. So yeah, let's get to 50K so I can play episode. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye.